How do you do, fellow school kids? It's me, a fellow school kid. Average Twitter experience as a teen. Quick note, I do love how to this day, we all mostly refuse to call it X. Hi, baby boy. Oh. 3 words in and I'm already grossed out. Hi, baby boy. Look at my profile picture. You like boys, don't you? Oh, there's so many things wrong with this already. Fact 1. Both of this media is hidden because it's coming from someone you don't follow. Okay, yes, immediate red flag there. But also, most importantly, it's at 1 a.m. The only messages you should be comfortable getting at 1 a.m. are from people you're totally mutually into or your friends. This person... I mean, look, I think they're still gonna go to jail for this, but anyway, let's see how they react a minute after doing all this.
Don't open my chats! You're 17, I'm so freaking sorry! Stay in school! Goodbye, blocking you now, I'm sorry!
Pro tip to my fellow adults who want to avoid ever being in this situation. I know it's apparently difficult, but just don't message random people online. Girls need to stop lying about their age. God damn, bro. I'm talking to this girl who's still in high school, but she's 18 and I'm 19. I'm chatting her up, she's into me, and I'm kinda into her, but then she goes,
I need to get my license soon, but I'll get it as soon as I turn 18.
Excuse me? What do you mean as soon as you turn 18? You said you was 18. Well, turns out she was lying so she could talk to me, but now that I know she's 17 and I'm about to turn 20, I cannot be talking to her no more. Oh, you're fine, buddy. So what if everyone's gonna think that you're only really dating her because legally you couldn't date her any earlier? It doesn't matter that she's proven that she's willing to lie to get what she wants. It's love. You haven't eaten in 24 hours. How many can you eat in one sitting? Oh, give me some of those cookies with a little bit of tea, or maybe even a coffee. Okay, so that just made me sound like more of a 50-year-old than a teenager relatable experience. No, seriously, have these with some sort of hot beverage. Baby. What am I looking at? Get me out of this school, bro. Good morning, crewmates. Today's tasks are as follows. Oh boy. Oh god. Read pages 9 to 13 in the textbook. Answer questions 3, 4, and 5 on page 13. Incomplete sentences. This task will be graded, so unless you are the imposter... You didn't need to go out of your way to put sus in brackets. You didn't. Anyway, make sure it's turned in before the bell. It will not be taken for late credit. Remember, always be bussin', never be sussin'. What? Keep it skippity and have a riztastic sleigh and big chungus weekend. Oh, the fact this is an r/teenagers really frightens me that this was made for high school students and not like kids in grade 3. I'd accept this if this was for people aged 6 to 9. I freaking hate being 13. Yesterday, my whole class had to stay behind for 30 minutes because some kid kept yelling Sigma Sigma on the wall. Who's the skippitiest of them all? Oh, see, this is why I should never be some sort of teacher of any kind for anyone under the age of 16. I wouldn't be good at putting down authority. I would laugh with this. I would probably encourage it because it's so stupid. I received an unsolicited boob pic. I'm so freaking grossed out. Like, she started talking to me in a normal way and then suddenly she just sent that. Why are there people like that? Like, what do you even get by making teens uncomfortable on the internet? I hate that so much. Freaking documentation file options when exporting a document that you've typed up. Meanwhile, in the comments,
Why doesn't this happen to me, bro?
why would you want to be a victim? Also, look, I get it feels more special when you get that, farm-to-plate delivery sort of experience, but there are so many online that can achieve the same result for you. Please, young soldier, don't determine your happiness and joy in life by whether or not you get to witness some memories. They are literally so accessible. Why do straight girls make out? Was talking to 2 straight girls at a party and they just started making out. Like, what the hell? I'm not mad, just confused. Now, look, don't feel bad about being confused. If anything, they were also confused. Hence the curiosity, or, for all you know, they probably already were very aware of the fact that they're not purely, a quote-unquote straight as you think. My girlfriend doesn't want to do anything sexual. Me and my girlfriend have been dating for 8 months now, and just the other day she told me that she doesn't ever want to do anything intimate because she's not interested in it. However, I was looking for something like that in a relationship because I'm 18 and have never had anything close to that. I don't know what to do, and any and all help would be appreciated. Ooh, yeah, we're gonna start a little tally here. Just gonna put a little line there as one of the many moments where Jack has been an assumptuous prick. Anyway, buddy, let me be your uncle with the good advice, and here's what you can do. Respect it. Don't you dare imply it's an issue. Say that you're okay with this because you're too afraid to confront her about it, and in the fact that it's a clear representation of you both having different desires and expectations in a relationship. Relationships are hugely about finding a middle ground or being willing to compromise out of respect for your partner. However, this is a huge disparity between you both, and both of you seem set on your ways, so this might be a deal breaker. A lot of people here are assuming that you got into a romantic relationship solely for that intimacy. That's an unfair assumption. Look, that kind of stuff is fun. It's cool, but what better way to have it than with someone you're in a well-developed relationship with? In my opinion, this all was stuff that should have been discussed way before y'all got into the 8 months mark. I find it hard to believe it never came up in conversation. But now that you recognize this, and assuming you have respect for yourself and your girl, you'd realize you owe it to her and yourself to leave and find a better match. Though I will say that you might regret it. Teenage relationships going longer than 6 months are rare. But know that if either of you try to force a compromise, at least one of y'all will resent the other. Heavy emphasis on, deal breakers. Like really, there is nothing more valid to end a relationship than with something that literally is about respecting the other person and yourself. She's 17, I'm turning 18 in a few months. Will I go to prison? Jesus. Okay, look, I guess it does depend where you live, but is it really that dramatic? I really don't want Kendrick to make a club banger about me. Ah, come on now. People have gotten famous for worse. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes, says teen who karate kicked 74-year-old man into River Mercy. I was just walking down the street and then listening to my music, and my Spotify playlist suddenly started playing Dark Souls boss music, and he was the only one there. It was a foggy day. I made a mistake. What is your eye color? Wow, is there really that many different eye colors? I swore there was like 7 at most. I genuinely didn't know we lived in a society that was Naruto eyeballs. Girls, if you do any of these, you will be irresistible to men. Advanced redstone in Minecraft. Blast jumping plus air strafing in Team Fortress 2. Brake drifting in Mario Kart. Bunny hopping in Quake, or any game. Quick scoping in any FPS. Fellas, leave your own in the comments. Mine would be knowing how to fix my game after I put 400 mods into it. I don't know anything about coding. Please help. When you notice there's a hair on your screen. Oh, you son of a... Okay, kids, for today's lesson, you're going to learn where doxing is okay. Boys, did my barber frick me up? Don't worry, gals and non-binary pals. We can include you in this one. Don't worry, it's okay. No doubt the entire purpose of getting this haircut was to impress either one of you. So, let us know your thoughts. Here's their before, and through the magic of transition editing, here's their after. Was your barber your grandmother? Barber thought you'd be best suited for the Roman tonsure haircut, really showing your devotion and humility to your religion. Lads, this is what happens when you pay less than $30 for a haircut. I say this from multiple experiences of getting this haircut. So don't be me, boys. Don't try to be cheap before you're about to film a bunch of episodes for national TV, because then your shame is there forever. Forever cemented into the impressionable minds of the 5 people who watched the show, seeing the results of someone's haircut after that barber watched a 5-minute YouTube tutorial on how to do a fade. My best friend kissed me. Yeah. Is that good? Hello, teenagers. I'm a 15-year-old boy, and my best friend of about 9 to 8 years kissed me on the lips yesterday. I didn't push him off of me because it felt right. I mean, I've kissed and dated tons of girls, but I've never felt this way when I kissed one. I've never had attraction towards the same gender, and I grew up in a Catholic household, and I've been taught to hate the LGBTQ+. My parents told me I'd either go to hell if I kissed a boy, or they would kick me out of the house. But I really liked when he kissed me, so I'm just feeling really weird about this whole thing. Edit, I've known him for 9 to 8 years. He is not 9 or 8. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, glad you clarified that one.
We're both 15. Apologize to the few people who misinterpreted it. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna give this a yay, but with considerations. You could be realizing something about yourself. You could also just be excited by the taboo of it all. But I mean, either way, there's nothing wrong with exploring it. Name the apps that do this. I'm genuinely curious.
I hate those apps that shut off my music when I open them. Like, just how important do you think you are?
How dare they have the audacity to play the thing that they assumed you wanted to happen by you tapping on their icon? Guys, is this W-Riz?
Scrub mommy! Will you be my scrub mommy?
Absolutely not. You just asked her to be a cleaning product. Hey, are you an inefficient cleaning lady who's leaving things on the floor for me to trip over because you made me fall for you? Yeah, that one has layers. For real, Brew. Sad emoji with the high fives, but with myself. Please be relatable. God, making all the girls I like taken or lesbian. Okay, something tells me this is the same person who is confused by seeing girls just suddenly make out with each other. Turns out he has every right to be suspicious and confused. It's God changing their preferences halfway through conversing with them.
I'm gonna make that one a loner.
What song is it for you?
The song.
Oh, that part that makes you feel like you're on an astral journey.
For me, and I blame my sister for this because she wanted horses growing up and so I was exposed to that a lot, it's either Run by Delta Ray or United We Stand, Divided We Fall by Two Steps from Hell. I don't go on an astral journey, but I do wish I could suddenly have the speed of a horse and just gallop through a field. Confess! What is the last song you listened to? I wanna know. I'm over here listening to my music. I got headphones on my ears. I'm over here straight humming my songs. I'm groovy as Flip Man. I'm a listener for real. Dang, gang. At what point does the meme just make an entirely different meme? You've edited over this thing so much that it's completely different. Anyway, to commit to the topic at hand, what was the last song I listened to? It was Barbie by Aqua. Why was I listening to it? There, that's why. And I'm not going to give any further context as to what that was for. A girl in my class gave this to me?
Oh my God.
Oh, gang. Oh, they went as far as to give you the whole package. Emphasis on package. See, what I'm worried about though, Sugoi, lovely. What I'm worried about is if you actually look like this. Because then it's a bit concerning, you know? Like, is this how they view you in their perception of the reality, or is this just what they expect of you, you know? Because then there's just pressure. It just feels like there's pressure on you now to look like this. My boyfriend won't let me use tampons? 15 female, and I'm dating an idiot. Oh, sorry, a guy, 15 male. I'm going on a camping trip tomorrow, and my period is supposed to start sometime during it, and we are camping at a lake. I've never tried tampons, only pads for 4 years. I really want to swim on the trip, but my boyfriend said he wasn't comfortable with me wearing tampons. He can be weird about stuff like this, so I mentioned the possibility 2 days prior, and he was perfectly fine with it. But now that my mom actually bought them for me, he suddenly is uncomfortable with it. He wouldn't tell me why he was uncomfortable, he just changed the subject. I don't know what to do. Some extra information, I don't have my virginity, it was taken by an ex, I regret it a lot, and my boyfriend knows this completely. I also have been dating him for a little under a year, so it isn't a new relationship either, and he's never been this insistent about something. Well, there goes my gnat-sized bit of sympathy for this person's logic. When a boy is scared that you're not going to find him as satisfying because apparently he's smaller than a tampon. I mean, way to call yourself out, bro. Edit 2, he was raised conservatively. Oh, there it is. And I don't think he ever got his mum to explain periods to him. His family has nothing against tampons, as his mum keeps some for me, along with pads, in the guest bathroom for when I come over. So seems the bro here unfortunately has a lot of say over what she does. But thankfully, it seems that isn't going to be the case anymore, because edit number 3, I'm currently on the camping trip and I brought them without telling him. Now, I don't mean to be a Reddit comment on r/dating advice, but please, break up with this person as soon as possible. Not just because they clearly can't respect you and your literal biology, but because the sooner you reveal this to them and make them have an epiphany of realizing that they're in the wrong here or just a completely cringy person, the sooner they can improve on that. And thank God they'd learn that when they're, not in their early 20s. What's your taste? What the fuck? What is that? Who are you? We don't need you in this image. This is... it's like imp ears? What degree of ears is that? Is that goblin ears? I need someone who's experienced in fantasy ear cosplay. Someone to find this for me.
Screw your zodiac sign. How do you like your toast?
I do love that how on the real extreme end of the spectrum here, are there really any much difference between 13A and 13E? I'll take one slice as A1 and the other slice as 13E. It'll balance each other out. Help me understand transgenders, y'all. I'm not trying to be offensive. Oh boy. Oh, this is tough for a little model catwalk down a runway filled with eggshells. Is their current understanding of it all? I too was once a man trapped in a woman's body. Then I was born. Yeah, suck it, conservatives. We're all trans. Every one of us. This is the science of it. Am I gonna get bullied for having these things on my backpack? Oh, there's far too many quote-unquote waifus on this backpack for me to, Look, I try to be supportive of whatever anyone has an interest in. If you're interested in it, you make it your thing, I don't want someone who's half-assed into what they're into. So if you want everyone to know you goon to anime girls, that's okay. You do you. Just, there's stereotypes among different cultures and interests and hobbies, so it's best to consider how you challenge that as an individual, so people don't assume that very same thing of you when you are parading with all these babooby anime girls. So I'm stamping this down as a maybe. How about this one though? Will I get bullied if I bring this backpack to school? No, this one's fine. See, everyone would at first think that you were just a really childish, clearly haven't grown up past 12 because of all the toy plushies and stuff all over there. But you've let everyone know that you love mothers that you'd like to fornicate with. So clearly, you're someone who's at least 15 years old. See, previous backpack person, see how this person is doing their best to challenge the stereotypes that would be thrust upon them by exercising their interest in certain things that often have a bit of a negative connotation around them. They're challenging the perspective that they might be an immature person by pointing out that, hey, they like to bang moms. So well done to this one. I'm going to stamp this one as a no. You will not get bullied. Am I going to be bullied for these things on my backpack? Ugh, 3 tiny pins? Pathetic! Yes! Stamping yes there, yes there, yes there. Pathetic. Clearly, see, half-assing it. Not even committing all the way. You should have pins everywhere. Just 3 pins. Either you're just on the fence about wanting to decorate your backpack, or you're just too poor to afford any more. Come on, make a decision.
Happy birthday to me, ... That can't be anything good. Oh. Can we get happy birthdays for this guy? I don't know if they'll see the video, but happy late birthday.
When you see this on the street, you have 2 seconds to decide. Either be a civilized citizen or test your free kick skills.
And I know which one I'm choosing. This was 10 out of 10. Ooh, when I ate bread and gluten consistently, Dave's hot chicken was the spot. Let's go over what they got. We got a crinkle cut fry. It's lightly seasoned. Couple of pickles, okay. We got, this looks like it's like probably in the medium realm of spicy, not super spicy. But we got the extra tender on the piece of toast, and we got the sandwich with a little bit of sauce, a little pickle action. Just trying to see how much it costs, but the receipt's backwards. Is this what my kids be writing on the internet? English or Spanish? My boys. Frozen. Sus queso. Moves. Can I get a Hoya? I can't believe Hoya is still popular. I feel like that's old, right? I'm really shocked that is still something that's said. Me. Hey, yo! The Jonkler. Was that written intentionally? What is the Jonkler? Cannot believe I'm Googling Jonkler. The Jonkler? What? Oh, is it the beatboxing Joker? Got it. I understand now. The Jonkler. Why so serious? Those who know, only in Balkans. I don't know why we're throwing some Matt Rose representation in Those Who Know. What are you doing here? Did you put, is this paid advertisement? Is this paid advertisement, Matt Rose? Did you sponsor this post? Why is this in here? 200 likes for part 2. And hey, you got 5,318 whopping likes. Where's that part 2? I show balls. Where's your part 2, man? Be so Sigma and yeet that phone into your backpack. Save the Riz for lunchtime. Or as we like to abbreviate it, Sturfelt. Remember to Sturfelt. Save the Riz for lunchtime. A girl drew this on me. Any idea what it says? Those are either hearts or bees. And I can't tell what the rest of that says. Oh God, a female texted me. It's gonna be the last text you get since you said female. Oh! Is that your reaction? Are you nervous? Hello, I'm Trevsy Scott. I need $2,000 to get back to America. Send on PayPal. How do I know you're the real Travis Scott? I don't know if we'd get copyright claimed, but once I say that, I would love for the editors to throw in the actual like fiend. I would love if that was actually put in. That would crack me up. Guys, I fucked up. Oh no, bud. Now, how did you drop it to land perfectly on the upside down? Just get a straw. Just get a straw and start drinking, man. It's the only good thing that's gonna come out of that. What comes to mind immediately when you look at this refrigerator? All right, well, let's judge by what's in the what the contents are, right? Couple of D-Light things, so it's probably some coffee creamer and stuff. Looks like a bottle of wine, some yogurt, some energy drinks. Couple of Pillsbury pastry options. We got some Fiji, some tea, some juice, some Lactate. So I know that they don't like regular milk. What's in the freezer? You know, I think I know. I'm starting to notice a theme. I believe what I can surmise from this fridge is they don't know how to cook. They don't know what cooking is. And because they don't know what cooking is, they have to buy prepackaged meals. And there's nothing wrong with a prepackaged meal. I love myself a good prepackaged meal. But there's also... oh, wait a minute. Is that mug? Is that mug down there? Can't tell. The label's blurred, but is that root beer down there? Oh, never mind. This guy's great. A friend gave me this today, and I don't know what to think. I'm really bad at talking to people. But feel free to talk to me whenever, :3. They're just trying to make a connection. It did say that a friend gave this to you, but maybe they feel like they're not friends. Maybe they feel like they're trying to make a friend, and you already feel like you're friends. You know, who knows? Could be a million things. How's my game collecting? All right, let's see. What do you got? Forza Horizon 4, PC Building Simulator. Our Life Beginnings, Getting Over It. Outlast, fire. Plague Inc. Evolved. Firewatch, fire. One Armed Robber, Fallout Shelter. Plants vs. Zombies. Resident Evil Village. I need to play the Resident Evil games. I need to stream the Resident Evil games. Listen, if I ever pick up Resident Evil, you will know because it will be all I talk about for like the next 3 videos is how I played it. Resident Evil Biohazard, The Sims 4, Buckshot Roulette, fired. Doki Doki Literature Club, fire. Treasures of Montezuma, Minecraft Launcher, Supermarket Simulator, Outlast 2, fire. Command & Conquer, Adastra, Portal, fire. SCP Secret Lab, Need for Speed, Portal 2, fire. It's not bad. I wouldn't get Fallout Shelter personally, but you know, you play the games that make you happy. Gen Beta already in the oven. The last Gen Alpha is going to be born in 3 months. Wow. Time really flies, doesn't it? And then they'll be the lame ones. I shudder to think of what Gen Beta slang will be. Then he's speaking in wingdings. I made a drawing of my girlfriend. Oh, well, that's great. You really caught her likeness, and the attention to detail is fantastic. I guess the drawing goes to another school, right? Can anyone else do this? Wow. Wow, that's disgusting. Stop that. Don't do that anymore. How vile. 4'11" to 5 feet, 13 years old. This kid is like, am I done for? I feel so bad for so many people when they're like looking at all these Instagram and Twitter and TikTok posts of like, if you're not 6'4", you're ruined in life. So download my Hustlers app where I teach you how to compensate with severe misogyny. Nah, you still got plenty of time to get to 5'2". By 14, you mean? Nah, 18. My mom's 5'3". What do you mean, bro? You ain't growing taller anymore, little bro. Sorry, you should have told us that. That's your finalized height. Finally, home sweet home. Yap. Landed at the Yap International Airport, and it's great to be back. I'm an immigrant. Am I cooked? Oh, no. We're gonna have drones in the sky. They're gonna resemble me, and I have a laser eye to find anyone who's here that I don't agree with. And I'm gonna laser them out. I'm gonna put them in a bubble, greatest bubble, a bubble that's very big, very huge. I'm gonna send them into the sky. I'm gonna look them into the eye. I'm gonna say, that's a nasty thing you're doing being here. Get out of here. And I'm gonna whisk them away. He's saying all that right now. This is my Colossus. This is my avatar, the best avatar. And no one will tell you this. Opinions on Miguel. Well, he's a little stuck, but he's trying his best. Minecraft movie quote predictions. It's not Minecraft. It's our craft. That green thing's being a real creep. Don't be such a blockhead. Kiss my axe. You can't handle this diamond sword, noob. Oh. Did you say never or nether? Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Like some portal's gonna take us to some scary hell-like place. This is mine to craft. I was never good at making friends, but you guys have shown me the way. Insert Minecraft YouTuber. You can build anything. You just have to believe. Insert holding out from a hero montage. Insert ain't no mountain high enough montage. This is gonna be, if you see one of these quotes, you take a shot. That's the game I'm playing. Hey, I don't build PCs. Can someone tell me why this is weird? Yeah, finally finished installing the processor. Oh, that's not weird, that's perfectly normal. Lexi doesn't record EmKay videos anymore, so I don't have to, I don't have to worry about being corrected on saying that it's normal. I can give tech misinfo. No, but it shouldn't do this, I don't think. My fully used pencil. They wanted you to get down right to the nub. And it's still sharp, and it's got life in it still. Guys, my iPhone delivered today. Was I scammed? Oh, no. What do you keep on this pocket? A little creature, tucked right inside the pocket. That way it can see the world. When I asked my boyfriend why he was slow replying my messages, he sends me this. Ah, I see, he's pooping. See, because the little 0, the little degrees sign is the head, and then the 4 is him sitting down. Ah, he's pooping. That's what's going on. Anyone else, or is it just me? Prepping for a call from 9 to 12. 1 p.m. is the call, and then from 2 to 4, you're recovering from a call. Gotta make sure your whole day is blocked out. Where did I put it? I put it down carelessly. I forgot where. Or I set it in a special place. I forgot where. So many options. My friend sent me this and I don't know how to react. Who started racism? None other than George the Pig. Always known it would have been started by some pigs. So you're telling me Reddit official account was here, but nobody gave a fuck? What's my age again? Thanks for celebrating our 19th cake day with us. Or, we're sorry. And there you go, a classic how do you do, fellow kids? Because that's exactly what it was. What are you doing if they do this at your school? No. Okay, here we go. Hands over your heart, everybody. It's time to say the pledge. I edge allegiance to the Phantom of the United Sigmas of Ohio, and to the Republic for which it goons, one Garten, under Gyat, indivisible, with Skibbity and Ban for all. All right, now the day has commenced. Is it embarrassing to wear this shirt at school? Be honest. Maybe a little embarrassing, but I feel like you could style this. If you wore this on its own, then yes. But if you layered this, I feel like this would be cool. But they got the Teletennis, the Atari, the Nintendo, the Game Boy, the Game Gear, the Nintendo 64, the PlayStation, the Dreamcast, the GameCube, the Xbox, the PSP, and the DS. It's pretty cool. It's like going through the generations. Guys, the shower room in my school dorms have shrooms growing in them. I'm so dead. Oh no. Yeah, they do. Oh no, gross. How would this be a sin? Is pooping a sin? Only if you do it on Sunday. He can smell people who are afraid of asking out their crush. And look at that, he's smelling you. This is Hubert and Splinky. Oh my God. Are you sure the other one? Is the other one a costume? What's going on with that second one? Be realistic, what are you doing in this situation? Walk it off. Light work. Maybe a little Neosporin, but I'll be fine. Light work. And you know what? I'd be fine because I wouldn't find myself in this situation anyway. You wouldn't catch me near a tiger. Not a lion, not a bear, not some sort of creature that could take me down in a fight. What's wrong with you for getting involved in that kind of situation? Bro forgot to change accounts. LMAO. Beta male generation. This was so funny. Oh, buddy. Oh, no. That's gotta, and he left it up because it was all in the same minute. He immediately switched and replied to his own comment. That's rookie work, pal. Buddy, you gotta let your comment sweat a little bit before you reply to it on your own alt account. That's obviously fake. Agree or not? This is not attractive. Be for real. What, the balaclava look? What part of it are we saying? Are they wearing ball caps with their balaclavas? They're accessorizing out the wazoo, but in a way that's not really, I don't know. I don't think it's very cool. I think you could accessorize better. But if it's cold, then maybe, you know. Or a gain or loss. I would say that's a gain. What a friendly looking guy. Big dumb boba tea eyes. Look at him. He doesn't know nothing. He's just chilling. Oh, look at him. He's just hanging out. Look at him. He's doing nothing wrong. He's having a great time. He has to learn just like everyone else. I think this is a great opportunity for him to get an education. Y'all, what is my boyfriend on? I'm pregnant. Congratulations. I hope it's yours. Well, you know, life's beautiful, I guess. I'm in my alpha wolf phase, sadly. Yeah, I used to be a beta, but now I'm an alpha and slowly working my way to becoming a sigma. Oh, day in the life for a nonchalant wolf like me. Getting rizzed up by Bruce Wayne. Oh, wow. Incredible stuff. I just got home. I feel like an uncle, bruh. In what ways? You're like... What do you mean you feel like an uncle? Like you feel old? You tired and now you feel old? Bella Ciao. Bella Ciao Ciao Ciao. Oh, great. I mean, he's just... He at this point, he's just exchanging pleasantries. You look like a civilian, bruh. Like a... Again, what do you mean? Are we talking like a Half-Life NPC civilian? What do you mean by a civilian? Not all turtles are born in the wild. Some are bred in captivity, like this species right here. Don't spook him. If you scare him too bad, he'll recluse into his shell and he's just about ready for harvest. No one. Teenage bullies in every American movie. They look like this, like, you know, no eyebrows, real squished face, maybe some kind of genetic thing going on. The Letterman jacket, the football, and they're driving a cool car in every movie. You know you're cooked when your calculator does this in the exam. 33 divided by 4, 33 over 4. What's going on here? Oh no, what's the answer? Me talking about YouTube MP3 converter. Oh, those were the days, huh? Those were the days. That feels like a throwback even for me. I don't use MP3 converter anymore when I get stuff, but when I have to grab like audio or clips, I use something different, but I remember using MP3 converter for a lot. Guys, am I cooked? So I mean to tell you, but I think you're very beautiful and I love your smile. I know we've only met last month, but I really like you. LMFAO! 5 screenshots, recorded chat 5 times, recorded friendship profile, recorded friendship profile 2 times, recorded chat, took 4 screenshots of chat. Oh no. Yeah, I think you're a little cooked. Your CPU pins are spiky and gross. Very yucky, very loud, very mean. My CPU pins are brushed, they're cute, they're pretty, they're very mindful, they don't do too much. My CPU pins are very demure. Don't worry about it. This is crazy. I deleted Duolingo. Well, learning languages is good for you, colonizer. You ever thought about that? Ever thought about going a little multilingual? No, I bet you didn't. Sure did love all those spices you took though, huh? Hey, why aren't any of those spices in the food you make? Weird. Anyway, your streak's almost up. I'm writing an essay. Am I cooked? Oh, that's awesome. No, it's fine. It's fine. You can just turn it in. They'll appreciate the reference. Had a hole in the wall. Here's my 2-year-old nephew's attempt at fixing it. Oh, there you go. That'll buff right out. Just throw a pad up there. It's all good. My school has a furry club. The Furry Club. Are you a furry or a majestic animal? Come to room 1013 at 4th period lunch on Wednesdays for the brand new Furry Club. All welcome. Please make sure you're wearing clean fursuits. There was a smell at the last meeting. All I can think of a lot of the times I think about fursuits is I think of the horror stories where there's people who just don't wash them. I'm sure that's not a representative of the majority, but goddamn do those horror stories sound insane, right? I do know people who make them make a ton of money. It's a lucrative business. Gay bacon! Oh, finally we got bacon. I'm glad it came out. Live your truth. Love wins, bacon. Not gonna lie, boys are so easy to impress.
Whale.
Bro! That's cool. That's fire. You made a whale. That's sick. It's the zombie apocalypse. You only grab 2 items. Here are your options. A Minecraft foam sword, Xanax, children's scissors, an English to Australian dictionary, a Pepsi, the Avril Lavigne 2003 CD My World, a Mario costume, mustard, and a pair of Heelys. If I'm being honest, I will take the Xanax and the scissors, anti-anxiety, and a weapon to defend myself. I think that's probably the best option. But I think the Xanax and the scissors. Having the anti-anxiety, well, no, because what if you get a dependency? Oh, that would be difficult because you don't have any more Xanax. Is it unlimited Xanax or is it just one? See, there's a complication there. That changes my answer because if I only get that one prescription of Xanax, then I would do the Heelys and the scissors so that way I can have some mobility with the Heelys. I can roll, right? Okay, that changes my answer. Ladies, one at a time. Oh, you guys are blowing up my settings. Born to say, I'm sorry. Forced to say, my fault, gang. My cross to bear. When the teacher starts picking students randomly so you have to pull this move out, deep in thought, concentrated in scribbling. Hopefully she doesn't pick you. Don't think whoever designed this knows the meaning. Nut. Never underestimate teachers. Don't say nut all over your school. No, absolutely not. Thing is, I feel like the phrase nut has been around for a long time. So whoever wrote this wasn't thinking. Unless this was like a 1 million year old person who wrote this and was like, oh, cause it's like a lug nut. No, this is horrible. Nice try, but didn't work out. I have a 43-year-old Pepsi. Should I drink it? Oh, no, you should not. You should not. You guys ever see that video of LA Beast drinking old Pepsi? I feel like you could keep it as a collection, right? This would be a collector's piece. Like, I would imagine if you're a collector would sell for a good penny. This is my phone, by the way. Oh, great. Oh, we're taking it all the way back. That's awesome. Probably better to use that kind of phone, too. I just found out that this thing is our earliest known ancestor. It's called that is certainly a word. Hold on, we're going on a journey. How do I pronounce that? Orhytus. Hold on, how do we pronounce this? We're gonna find this out together. Sacratus? I'm going to assume it's called a Sacratus. So what does this look like? Dear God! So we descended from the spores? The hell is this? It is a fully extinct genus of animal. 540 million years ago, the beginning of the Cambrian period, that's when this thing was ballin'. And it says that this sea creature has been identified as the earliest known step on the evolutionary path that led to the emergence of humans, okay? You made me feel that way, and you're very nice. Okay, smile, stop. You are unsubscribed from McDonald's. No more messages will be sent. Wait, no, Sam, come back. Sam, help! Oh, no. I'm so sorry you lost your friend. You were just being cheeky and you lost him. Why won't they cancel school, bro? What the hell's going on? You think I'm gonna be able to learn in these conditions? Roses are red. Life has no meaning. The voices in my head are constantly screaming. This reminds me of like a something I would see like those cringe accounts on TikTok where their whole gimmick is being like unbelievably cringy and what you can't even wrap your mind around it. Like I would see that here. They would say that and like smile at the camera and do a dab, and I would be like, oh, it's hard to watch, but I'd keep watching. POV, that one bro with a female skin in any game. That's my buddy Postra. So when we play Fortnite, there is a non-zero chance that they are Lexa Hexbringer without fail every single time. They are what I like to call a Lexa Hexbringer enthusiast, and they show their appreciation. What song is this for you? When the beat slaps, but the lyrics are problematic? Oh no. That's when you dance, but you shake your head the entire time to know, so that people know you disagree with the ideals expressed in the song. Internet arguments in 2034. There used to be snow during winter. Source? I don't believe you, buddy. Snow? Conspiracy, not real. Source? I saw it. Adults with lots of freedom, but lots of responsibilities. Kids with a lot less freedom, but also a lot less responsibilities. Teens with a lot of responsibilities and no freedom. I feel like you got grounded and made this post. That's what happened here. You got grounded and then made this in response. I know I'm a girl too, but girls, why do you do this? Because the toilet seat is dirty and we don't want to be dirty? I'm saying we, like I'm a girl. Listen. That's why they have those toilet seat liners when you go to a public restroom. Because the toilet seat is dirty and we don't want to sit on a dirty toilet seat. This is just making do with what you got. My own scale is roasting my weight. L? Oh no. Hey, at least it didn't ratio you. 8-year-old me seeing an X in math. Ooh. 18-year-old me seeing a number in math. Ooh. It's already out of my league, buddy. Too complicated. Too complicated. No thanks. I'll designate this one to someone else who can handle it. You know, I was never a math guy. I think we've had me cover math memes before, and it's not something I'm great at. And it reminds me of when I was in school. We would have discussion-based assessments, and I would just kind of talk my way through them. I didn't really, I know basic math, obviously. I think most things are at a 5th grade level anyway. I didn't know math. I'm not a math guy. So I cruised in my math class. How I got anything above a D is remarkable. This was our brain rot. MLG compilations. This is their brain rot. My dear generation evolves, bro. It's brain rot all around. YouTube poops were also brain rot. So, you know, it's cyclical. Got my girlfriend's name tattooed on my arm. Oh, dude. Invisible ink? Awesome. My sis destroyed my art. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, she scribbled all over it. No. It must have been scaring her, dude. It looks too lifelike. Found this at the school bathroom. No matter who you are, boy, girl, gay boy, gay girl, Walmart bag, croissant, anime character in the toilet, freak of nature, or alien, just wash your hands. It's common sense. Odds of winning, $1 million. 1 in 2. Odds of death, 1 in 10. So I could press that 4 times and around then and be safe, right? Or 9 times. I'd probably do 4 just to be safe in case that 5th one, 5 is half of 10, just to be safe, right? Take that 4 mil and go home. That's an easy gamble. Turned 19 yesterday, and this is the card my father got me. You're 3. Aw, how thoughtful. Little girl sings "You Are My Sunshine" to her cat as he passes away. That's precious. That is so sad. Wow. Holy that. At least the cat was in a loving home, you know what I mean? Breathing in Delhi is now equal to smoking 50 cigarettes a day. Holy shit. So, wow. My brain can't even begin to comprehend how insane that is.
Grow up, guys. There's no such thing as boy colors and girl colors.
That's true. Bret Hart wore pink. That ain't a girl color, that's for sure. My uncle gave me this for Christmas. Oh, wow. Very nice. I'm sure you're thrilled, man. Good for you. Holy moly, I just said I'd ask out my crush in a year. Then yeah, anyway, our duo goal of 2025 is not to be single by the end. If by December 31st, 2025, I don't have a girlfriend and you don't have a boyfriend, I'm asking you out. I'm down. Just seal the deal already. Seems like you're both interested. What is the currency of the United Kingdom? Dollar, pound, rupees, or euro? We're cooked. We're all cooked. It's not the dollar, actually. I'm feeling depressed. Well, thanks to the Google AI overview, we get to know that there are many things you can do to try and deal with your depression. In fact, one Reddit user suggests jumping off the Golden Gate Bridge. Oh no. I don't concur with that Reddit user's suggestion. This is why this is why the AI overview needs some work. I sent a really scandalous image of myself to my boyfriend, and dude sent me this crying emoji. There are no words on God's green earth that can describe how spectacularly erect I am. Well, good for him. He an image says 1,000 words, so he could find at least 1,000 of them with that picture. Guys, I just tried my first attempt at flirting. ... Am I cooked? By the way, do you want to tag along for pizza night with my friends? It comes with free kisses. Nah, it's bad for my legs. Why? Does dairy make your legs puffy or something? No, they spread. Oh, wow. Good one. Well, we'll be there to pick you up in 15 minutes, so chop chop. I mean, he's there already, so there's that. My school has a furry club. Are you a furry or majestic animal? Come to room 1013 at 4th period lunch on Wednesdays for the brand new furry club. All welcome. You know that there's going to be the people that room stinks. You know what I mean? Feel like if you're going to a school, I don't know, maybe I just was in a school where kids were particularly mean, but I feel like if you have an interest like this, you're bringing it into, you know, a school setting. It's like, unless you're in like the My Gym Partner's a Monkey universe, you're asking for ridicule. I got that with wrestling. I've always been really into wrestling, and as a kid, people were like, you know, it's fake. You know, that's fake, right? You moron. And I'd be like, no. The Undertaker's real. I can understand, though. I'm glad they have a club for them. I'm glad that there's a place for their interests to, people of like-minded interests can congregate. That's nice. I think that's very necessary. The last Gen Alpha is going to be born in 3 months. That is fucking crazy. Wow. Time is flying by. Holy how the gun store owner looks at me after I ask for the cheapest shotgun and a single shell. Why do you need all that? I have plans. It's all you say in response, and you give them legal tender, the money that they asked for. How do I convince people this wasn't a hickey? Well, was it a hickey? Beautiful dog with homophobia. Oh, ain't that sweet? I came out to my parents. It was really bad. I told them I was trans, and they said, get out. So now I'm crying in my sister's house. Jarvis, I'm low on karma. Oh, God. -78 upvotes, sorted by controversial. So who the hell put the wholesome seal on that? Oh my God. Right-wingers. Men shouldn't talk about their issues because real men don't complain. Left-wingers. Men shouldn't talk about their issues because women have it worse and you have privileges. Men/boys just wanting to be treated like humans. See, but that's all online. If you're in the real world, you are allowed to talk about your problems and feelings. It's not something that's forbidden, and I don't want to get into a whole discussion on how young men are taught that their feelings are burdensome, but you're not going to be looked at as less than because you are struggling. In the real world, you have a support system, or it's easy to find one. I feel like nowadays, anyway. Never odd or even spelled backward is still never odd or even. It is. Now you gotta deal with that information. Are you having trouble grappling with that? Look at the look on you. You can't handle it. I'm not a teenager at all. I'm 32. I work so hard, man. It never gets better. Turn back now. Stop the clock. Save yourselves. Skibbity toilet or whatever the kids say. He's having a hard time. He's trying to give advice. Life comes at you fast. Unpopular opinion. Forcing your child to shower is child abuse. How many friends do you have at school? I don't have any. Girls. 1 year of friendship, 400 photos. Me and bro. 10 years of friendship, 1 photo. Mom wanted a picture, and you can't say no to dear mom. My school effectively banned phones, so I'm protesting. Punish the people who were actually using their phones. Banning phones for everyone. Faculty. I like your protest, man. You stand up and take charge. I tried. Oh, hell yeah. Goofy pumpkin. You did it. It looks great. Your Roman name is the last thing you ate with Eus added at the end. Shakalicious gummies Eus. They were Shakalicious. I'll give them that much. I love my school. This restroom is for urinating, not for vaping. Hatsune Miku does not like vape. And there she is tossing the vape to the side. My score came in and I studied hard for like 6 months and my parents kind of just scoffed at it. Oh goodness, SATs. Total score 1540. That's pretty good. Reading and writing is 770. Math is 770. Damn. It's not bad at all. God damn it. I failed sex class. Sex F. You know, there's always next semester. You can try again. I was singing in my room and my mom texted me this skull emoji. Oh no. Vocalized multiple videos from singing coaches. Oh my god. I didn't know I was that loud. Sorry. How to stop cracking vocal exercise. She just wants to help out. I was washing dishes and the sink fell in. Excuse me? My parents get home in 25 minutes. Oh my god, it really did. It ripped right off the That seems like water got in. You guys weren't cleaning up the water and it deteriorated that part of the sink back there. That's what that looks like to me. Snapchat AI tripping. There is a jolly black man coming down my chimney. Please be careful. You could be in danger. There is a jolly white man coming down my chimney. It sounds like you're describing Santa Claus. Are you excited for Christmas? Why do you phrase it like that, Snapchat AI? What's the difference? The song, the part that makes you feel like you're on an astral journey. That's just all of the Another Crab's Treasure OST. Also the entire Balatro OST. It's both of them. The universe is collapsing, and you have one chance to send a single sound effect into the cosmos as humanity's farewell. What do you choose? 5 big booms.
Oh, we're so sorry to hear about your brother that passed away. He gets 5 big booms. Boom! 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 Boom!
This is my trampoline. Have fun. Tap on this point very quickly. Oh, be careful though. Don't bounce too high. You'll break through the phone. Why won't they cancel school, bro? Because you're learning in the eye of the tornado today. You're a storm chaser now. I sent the wrong photo to my mom. Uh-oh. Bat. Wrong photo. Yeah, oopsie, you sent that wrong photo. Sorry, Mom. Didn't mean to send you back. My bad. Please disregard. It's a meme, my bad, and she's not entertained. You're in trouble, dude. I'm your mom. Please respect me as such, please. I didn't mean to send that, I swear. Send the actual photo then. You want to hold on to being a kid and not being considered an adult? Then don't send stupid like that to your mother. I didn't laugh, not once. Mom, I really didn't mean to see that. I literally clicked the wrong photo. I wouldn't send that to you, bro. Adults get to make jokes like that. Which one is it, Faithy? Adult or kid? Jeez Louise. She's in full... Faithy, you're in full trouble, dog. It was an accident. Don't make that mistake again, because I promise you I'm not amused. This got really... We didn't need to see this whole conversation. This got awkward fast. 2025 begins with what the f***? Last time when that happened was 2020. Oh no.
Boom!